Hello everyone. Our May featured artists at Archway Gallery are Donna E. Perkins and Shirl Riccetti in a collaborative exhibition they've entitled Exploring Paint. Now here are Donna E. Perkins and Shirl Riccetti to tell you about their show.
I'm Shirl Riccetti and welcome to our show. Donna E. Perkins and I have the show called Exploring Paint, and it's truly an explosion of paint and our styles.
Yes. Our styles are not very much alike. There's not a common thread through them really, but we both explore paint. So, case in point, you know, the figurative work, mine has no figures, mine has no discernible, mine is totally abstract.
Mine is traditional with stories. All of my paintings have stories, and all of my work is based on real people in various stages of their life. And, you know, even I have a few models in here too also, so.
I seem to have an aversion to reality. It has not been nice to me, and so I go for playing with the paint. I'm very serious about the way I do it, though, and so this has layer and layer and layer and layer of paint on it, built up.
And on the idea of paint and colors, through most of my work, I have a thread of white coming through. And the white is not painted white, it is the paper, because my work is done on paper, mostly a thick watercolor paper. And I like white. White is something, is part of it, part of the composition.
I cover all the white canvas with many layers of different things. No white left.
Okay, I named this the Blues Couple. This was a couple, there were two models, and there was something about them that they connected well. And for the color blues, I mean, I felt them emitting blue.
Mine is meditating on darkness, which I feel we had a lot of this last bit. But this was painted first with black paint, and then layer and layer and layer of some metallic paint, some clear, and so you find where the metallic paint, you have the little tiny pieces of metal in it, fall out a little, so they begin to catch on certain areas. And to me, this is a piece that looks like a meditative piece, but the action that I had when I was doing it was also a meditation, a painting.
When I saw this painting, I was sitting on this bench, and I said, Donna, I love this work. There's something magical about it. And then she in turn said, the title is
Magical Beast.
And I think she's achieved this so well. And I kept saying, look, it's just pulling in colors. And again, this is what it's about.
There's a tremendous amount of texture on this. It's very, very, very thick. And so you have actual shadows that you see and reflections. And we've got, you know, the pinks of both Cheryl's works and mine. It's a good flow that our curators created.
Our curators have done a fantastic job of pulling in the colors of our work and making them flow. When you come into the gallery, you're going to notice this instant energy. And thanks to them. And I just want to say one thing about this one painting. It's the lower one, and when you come and look at it, it's called Waiting for the Bus. And again, there was something about that every time you travel to another country, you'll see maybe on Thursday or Friday night, people coming home from work. They're carrying flowers. So maybe it's like a welcome to the weekend. I don't know, but now that, my model, and that was just my memories of being in a few Eastern countries where, again, there was such a sadness about them waiting for the bus, and this woman just looked so sad.
If I'm going to say anything more, it would be about the blackness of this painting. It appears black from a distance, but as you get closer, it is not black and it is not flat. There's lots and lots of tiny things going on. Not anything loud, very somber, but there's more to it than just black.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, moving along with stories, this and also the white. This has a little bit of thread of white. I mean, just pretend I said something white about all the other paintings, but this does have a thread right here. But these are real men who were strolling in a station in Avila, Spain. And I was thrown off the train, so I had to spend 4 hours there with a friend. And they were all dressed up. Their shirts were starched white. And you know that they went home for lunch, their siesta, and they were back there strolling the train. There must have been 15 to 20 men, all dressed up. Anyway, so that's the story. And I carried along stories in these two pieces, again, with just a different twist on stories. And these are my beach ladies, yet again. And I have an affinity for, medieval history. So that's a little medieval thing. So that's it.
And following along with how well this is curated, you see the blacks here, and then my black painting, which is part of my Touch series, and it's Touch the Sun Through the Darkness. And it has no narrative, but it does have a little story behind it. When I was getting things out of my storage unit for my new studio, and I found this really bright orange. It was this very almost all bright orange painting that I don't think I'd ever shown any place, but I thought, oh, I can do a little something with that and make it just like I want it. And I did a lot with it, and finally I said, black and a lot of metallic over it, and but there's a lot of color coming through. So as you see it, there's a lot of orange that comes through the black, which is very thin.
It is, it's very nice.
Just want to invite you to come and visit the show here in person. We're open now on Tuesdays through Saturdays from 10 to 6, Sundays 1 to 5. And so come on, it's very safe. You will need a mask. But if you're not willing to do that, all of these works are in the store category of our website. So we invite you to enjoy the work from your home if you can't make it out. But it's fun to come out.
And I was just going to say, just go to archwaygallery.com and go to the store. Thank you.
Donna and Shirl's exhibition runs through Thursday, June 3rd. So come by the gallery. We have new hours. We're now open Tuesdays through Saturdays 10 to 6 and Sundays 1 to 5. Or you can hop on our website and see their exhibition in its entirety, archwaygallery.com/store. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next month.